Hey, what's up you guys, it's UBFire, and today we're going to be talking about some investigation spots that you can farm for artifacts, food, and rocks. A lot of these spots that we're covering are from the interactive Genshin map. The link is also down in the description below, so make sure to check that out. But some investigation spots are my own markings or my own spots that I have found, so make sure to watch till the very end. Other than that, let's get right into the video. Now the very first spot is going to be right here at Stonegate when you enter Leeway, and once you TP to this spot, head down the stairs and it's going to be literally right there. So there's some investigation spots right here, which is going to give you some artifacts, and I believe this one gives you some food. Yep, some food. And then there's two more over here which gives you some rocks. So the next spot is going to be near the Kingston Village. It's going to be all over the town. So if you just follow the trail down, after you TP to this spot, you can just go down to the food area or the market, whatever. And there it is. So there's some investigation spots here. And then there's one all the way over here. There might be one right here too. I'm not too sure. It might have not respawned, but if that's the case, it might be right there too. And then there's also another one right here that will give you artifacts. And then coming down here, down the trail, there's going to be another investigation spot here. And then there's one right here. Oh, whoopsies. And I think that is all for the Kingston Village for that area, for that part. The next part is going to be right next to it, this TP point. Once you TP, you're going to do a 180, and it's going to be at that house right there. It's going to be one here. There's only one spot here that gives a artifact. The next investigation spot is going to be at Salteray, so you're going to TP to this waypoint right here, and then you're going to walk all the way around or cross a river to this tent. And these tents are basically screaming out, investigate me, literally. Like, there is so many investigation spots at these locations, and they are great at giving out artifacts. The next location is going to be at the Ming village. You're going to TP to this waypoint here, and you're going to fly to this little tripod looking thing, and from there you're going to see a tent right there, as you can see. And this spot gives also artifacts as well. Once you reach to this house right here at the Dueha Marsh, there's going to be an investigate spot right here near the chest looking thing, and there's another one near the jars. The next spot is going to be at the Wangshu Inn. Once you TP, it's going to be at this dock right here and a little bit more on the platform itself. And yeah, that's just a whole bunch of them. The next location, going left from the Wangshu Inn over onto this side, you're going to TP to this TP point, and the next points are going to be at this little tripod right there, as you guys can see. And then the next spot is going to be somewhere over here. So let's go ahead and just do that real quick. Alright, investigate right there. There's another investigation right here. Don't mind me. And there's one over here. And it seems like that's everything. But once you are done with that area, you can start heading over towards this way. And there's going to be two bandwagons, broken bandwagons, right here that you can also investigate. Boom. And boom. Coming down from where we just were, down over to this spot, you're going to TP to this part, and right up ahead you're going to see a tent right there. Yep, right here, this is going to be the spot where you want to investigate. And then coming down from where you just came from, we're gonna go ahead and head back towards the waypoint. There's gonna be an investigation spot here at the broken logs. Seems like that time it didn't give me anything. There's gonna be a investigate at this broken wagon here. More artifacts you can farm. Once you search that bandwagon as well as those broken woods from up here, then you're gonna head down from the waypoint into this little beach area here. Once you do, there's gonna be like a boat here that you can investigate. And then going onto the docks, there's actually a lot more things to investigate. I did it! Oh my god. I swear to god, I didn't tell you to move that far. I barely tapped the move button. But there are some over here. The only things that I've seen in the investigate are just rocks, food, and artifacts. And to be honest, I prioritize artifacts and then food. And then, you know, honestly, the rocks doesn't really matter, to be honest. That's what I think. One of the other spots that I forgot to mention was this house area coming down from this side. So basically what I did was just come to this area and into this area. But, you know, when you're on your way down here, you can check out this little house area, residence area. My favorite location out of every single other investigate is this location right here. It's gonna be this little stone walls that are coming out of this mountain. And once you go inside here, there's gonna be a whole bunch of investigate, and all of these are going to be artifacts. You want to come here every single day and check up on it, because if I remember correctly, they respawn every 18 hours. If not, then you should check up on it every 48 hours. Heading towards this final location where the interactive map is telling me to go, it seems like one, I might have either already investigated it and it didn't respawn yet, or two, it never respawned at all. Like, because I'm searching all over the village and it seems like there's nothing here to actually look at. But I don't know if that's for just my world. Maybe it could be different for your world, but you should just check that just in case. The next spot is going to be at Huyan Karst or Juyan Karst. I don't know what it's called. But there are going to be two trails splitting towards the upside and towards the bottom side. I like going to the bottom side a lot more because it's just right there instead of all the way at the very top part. Once coming towards here, there's going to be investigate spots at this little house here. Boom, more artifacts right there. Now, as you've been keeping up with the video, you've been seeing that these artifacts are 1 stars, and you're thinking to yourself, maybe they're not worth it, or just not worth it in general. But let me tell you that it is actually quite worth it, because later on in the game, you're going to be using these fodder artifacts to upgrade your other artifacts, and like you're going to start using your 3 stars and your 2 stars. So if you can get the extra little artifacts, then it is like very good if you can just farm these out every single day. They spawn pretty often too, so you should definitely check these out. And the final investigation spot is going to be here. More artifacts. These jars, if you investigate them, there is always going to be an artifact there. That I know for a fact. And once you TP back over here, going towards this direction or this arrow right now, if you actually go onto this little bridge part to this little structure thing, there's actually an investigation there too. And boom, there's another investigate right there. But these spots for me, for food, it's really important to me because I use a lot of food, especially for, you know, stamina uses and all of that stuff. I use them a lot. The next spot is going to be a tent full of the treasure hoarders, which is also my commission spot. I didn't even notice. But yeah, there's an investigate right here, and one all the way over here. That's everything. Yeah, only 2 investigation spots right there. Moving on to the next location is going to be here near Huyan Karst. And you're gonna follow this trail down, and that's how you get your investigation spots. And this spot is actually really nice. I like it because it has a lot of investigation on the way. And there's one all the way up here at this broken wagon here. Following down the trail, there's going to be another one next to this Hercule, or whatever they're called. I don't know how they're called. Hurley Churls, yes. Let's switch you, Chongyang. Okay. One at the barrel right there. There's one right here. Is there one all the way up here? Yes, there is, if I remember correctly. Ouch. Is there one here? Nope. And I think this is the last one. There you go, another artifact. And that was it for the little arrow that goes this way. Coming to this little mountain area, you're going to TP to Mount Aozang. On the interactive map, it says for you to TP to Qingyang Peak, but I find this way more faster because the location is literally right there. And comparing the distance, this one's way more faster. Alright, and like I said, the 3 jars that you can investigate are always going to be artifacts that you can farm. And there's one over here on this crate. Going off the map here, there's going to be one at this location here. So let's go ahead and just jump off and head that direction. And boom, once again, heading to this location. Based off the interactive map, there's a investigate all over here. And it's just those two. Those two are it. Right next to Mount Aozang, there's going to be a TP point right here. You're going to follow up this hill. And this is going to be a treasure hoarder tent. And once you come here, there's an investigate right there. And for the last location I am going to be covering on the interactive map is right here. You TP to this domain of Wayward Path. Once you TP here, you're going to head towards out the direction, the opposite direction of the domain there. And there's going to be a little tent right next to it to the left side right here. And there's going to be a whole bunch of investigates. Moving on to the investigation spots that I have personally found. We're going to be going to the King Zoo pool. And once you TP here, you're going to jump off and go to the left side. There's going to be another tent there. Like I said, these tents are like screaming, come investigate me. Like literally. Moving on to Mondstadt, actually, there are some places where you can investigate, but it is not marked on the interactive map. And that's going to be actually right at the Dawn Winery. And as well as under this little cliff part, this little trail right here. I say the easiest way to get here is if you TP to this waypoint right here near the Dawn Winery, and then you come to this intersection right here. You come to this intersection, and then you just start heading up the trail. And there's already some investigate right there. There's another one over here. Now, I believe these are more of just food investigate. So if you want to just like get more food, then this is the place to go. And then heading on to the Dawn Winery, there's going to be some investigates here too. If you just check out the houses, there are going to be investigates everywhere at the houses at Dawn Winery. Like there's already an investigate right there for more food. And if you just look out into the field, there's also some investigates sheds right here, this little thing. You can also investigate that. And I'm pretty sure this is food too. Yep, more food. So literally this whole Dawn Winery area as well as this whole trail is just going to be food. Alright guys, that was it for the video. Thank you so much for watching. Give this video a thumbs up, subscribe, and comment down below. After I made everyone into detectives, don't blame me if the CIA or the FBI start messaging you. But a lot of these places are mostly going to be food or rocks, and there's gonna be barely any artifacts. But if I were to say, at least go and farm these spots, like for example near over here, this little spot here, you definitely need to mark that down. This is a definitely farmable artifact place. And aside from that, the places that I would farm to is maybe over here on at the Huyang Stone Forest. Once you grab those two, then you could go ahead and grab the artifact down here. The food places are definitely going to be in Mondstadt, so if you need food, then you should probably just go there to investigate instead of wasting your mora to buy the food ingredients. The reason why you don't want to waste your mora is because later on in the game, it is going to cost so much to upgrade your artifact or upgrade your character, because a lot of people already are mora hungry. So if you want to you want to save your mora as much as you can, so if you can avoid buying food or food resources at the store, you want to do that. Anyways, that was it for the video. Thank you so much for watching. I'll see you guys in the next one. Have a good morning, have a good evening, and have a good night. Peace.